back to Linda's Pantry. And in the last video, I kind of mentioned that I'd be making this soup or something to do with Thanksgiving leftovers. So what I have here is what's left of of what I saved out of the carcass for this meal. Okay, so I've got one wing, you know, the flat and the drumette or whatever. I got the two thigh bones and one leg bone, and I'm gonna throw those in for the bone broth factor. I'm gonna cut as much meat off of this and dice it up and save it to add later. I don't wanna leach out everything out of that turkey. So the wing, I'm gonna leave that whole, you know, or those two pieces. That'll add in some flavor. And so I'm gonna cook that down. I've got a quart of chicken stock. I'm really going, I have a goal, so I'm really going kind of meat and vegetables, lean protein, or, you know, just really a good balance for me. And if you want to add pasta, rice, anything like that, wild rice in this is delicious. Or you want to make dumplings, you can make a turkey and dumpling, but I'm just doing these veggies and a little bit of cranberry for a Thanksgiving twist. So I've got some radishes instead of potatoes. I've got carrots right here, celery, a little bit of onion that I had chopped up for another recipe, one jalapeno pepper. I've got some cremini mushrooms, like I said, the cranberries, and some garlic. So I'm gonna get this all in a pot, cook that turkey with the bones and everything down for a while, and then add my veg in when I feel like the turkey bones have cooked long enough. I'll still fish those out and save them in the freezer for a bone broth because they will not have leached everything they have to give. So if you save those chicken bones and turkey bones and all that, and I have another turkey in the freezer, and I'm actually wanting to put another one back in the freezer. So, yeah, if turkeys are still on sale, when I get to go to the store again, I'm gonna buy another, maybe one or two. Because throughout the year, I really do enjoy turkey. I enjoy turkey bone broth. I enjoy home canned turkey soup. So this is gonna be my menu for the rest of the week, I think. I'm just gonna eat soup. Like I said, you can add pasta if you want to. I could add healthy noodles if I wanted to, but I think I'm just gonna keep it all straight veggie. And I'm, depending on how this looks when I'm done adding all this, I might add some asparagus. So come on in and I'll show you how it's just a dump and go. Come on in though. Okay, so I have a quart of chicken stock, organic chicken stock, and I'm just gonna put these bones down in here, right there. We're gonna cook off the bone and this wing. I'm gonna leave this meat and cut it up so it's ready. I have a little bit more too, probably that much. Oh, that's got a little bit of gristle on the end of it. That's and so I'm gonna go ahead and cut up the rest of this meat and probably that much more to put in after I cook this down. I'm gonna get another quart of chicken stock though. So I'm definitely adding in all these onions. This is maybe a half of a medium onion. I don't like a lot of onion with my poultry, and I don't know why. I guess, you know, I got used to not doing that for the kids when they were little, and I have to kind of push myself to say, oh, it's okay. So then on top of that, we're gonna add, I want 2 bay leaves. I love bay. I absolutely love the flavor. Wow, can I get a bigger? I'll get I'll get a couple pieces here. There we go. Well, that's a big one. Maybe we don't want that one. I'll just find 2 little pieces there. So I got 2 bay leaves because I like it. 1 bay leaf is fine too, but I really like the flavor. So then for the garlic, I'll take a whole bulb of garlic and mince it up in my little food chopper from Tupperware. I'm gonna give a healthy tablespoon because I like garlic. It's the time of year, cold and flu season, keep your immune system going. And then I'm gonna chop up the rest of these vegetables, but I want these aromatics to go by themselves. Little bit of poultry seasoning, maybe a half a teaspoon, maybe a whole teaspoon. I want to taste it. I want this soup to taste like Thanksgiving, even though everybody goes, oh, I don't want Thanksgiving anymore. I do. I love the flavors of this meal. So half a teaspoon of pepper. I'm not going to add regular salt. I'm going to add celery salt because I love celery. So we're going to do maybe a half a teaspoon, maybe. Yeah, we'll keep the sodium down, so a little bit of flavor to your salt. Let's get another quart of stock and we're good to go. We're gonna get this on the stove, simmer it for approximately a half hour till that meat is really tender, fall off the bone. We'll throw the bones back in a freezer bag and we'll add the rest. We'll take the meat off, set it aside, and add our veggies, get those all cut up and ready to go. Yum. And then add the meat back in at the end. Okay guys, so I cooked the bones down. I'm gonna take the meat off. I don't wanna overcook them because I don't want the meat just not tasteless. So I'm gonna take whatever meat's on there. I already have meat that I pulled and cut. I will tell you, the onion that was in there was not quite enough. So I added about a quarter cup of Thrive onions because I always have them. And I didn't want to take the time to cut up onions. So this is my carrots and my celery. If I don't feel like there's enough celery, and my jalapeno. If I don't feel like there's enough, and I know there's not going to be, I love celery. But if there's not enough, again, Thrive to the rescue. So now I will add in mushrooms. These are the cremini mushrooms, and I'm not gonna measure. I'm gonna eyeball everything. To me, that's what makes soup so spectacular. So I know now I have enough room, and the mushrooms, the celery, and the carrots are gonna lend their own flavor to the broth. I know I have enough room for my turkey. I'm gonna add some more celery. I like lots of celery. The bay leaves are still in there. So I'm gonna add some because I used all my celery at Thanksgiving. And today was the end of it. I'm gonna add some Thrive, probably a cup of Thrive celery. It will also lend a little bit different texture, which I love. I don't mind. Some people want the texture to be the same as celery that you cook down, which is super soft. This still has a little bit of texture, so for like, I don't know, I really like it. So we're gonna cook this down for probably, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes until the veggies become soft and tender, or to my liking. And then I'm gonna add my turkey back in and and some fresh parsley, and our soup is done. And then you throw in the cranberries, boom. You have this delicious holiday turkey soup that is to die for. Everybody loves it. Now you can add pasta, but I'm not going to. You can add pasta, you can add wild rice, is delicious. I've done both of those in the past, but I'm gonna put my little bit of a low carb twist on it for getting ready for Christmas holiday season. I want to make sure I keep my diet in check, or you got something going on. Okay, we'll be back. Okay guys, so I've got my soup at the point where the veggies are cooked the way I like them. The carrots are soft. The celery still has a little bit of crunch. And I changed up the players in the field. I'm gonna get this. Oh yeah. So everybody asked me about this. This was a gift. And you might be able to find it on eBay. This opens canning jars and other jars without a problem. I love it. So I'm gonna add a whole jar of pimentos, and you can change it up with red peppers, but I really like the flavor of pimentos, so I'm adding pimentos. Pimentos, I've got just shy of a cup of cranberries. These are dried cranberries. So when you get a bite of cranberry in your soup, it's reminiscent. It's a little tangy, sweet, tart. I use cranberries in a couple of things in the fall and winter. And if you watch me for any length of time, you know what goes in venison stew. So yeah, they puff up. They're a little sweet, tart bite that you might get now and then. And then I've got maybe 2 cups of turkey. I'm gonna leave all the rest of the meat on. I don't need this meat heavy necessarily. It's so, this broth and everything is so flavorful. Look at this soup. It's delicious looking. And then last but not least, to top it off, fresh parsley. I love the grassy, herby flavor. I mean, we already have poultry seasoning, dried, we have bay, and now we have this parsley. And there you go. That's the end of my soup. Yes, you could add some more broth and give it some pasta, but this is it. It's going in a bowl. I'm gonna serve it up. And look at that. Oh, plenty of turkey, plenty of everything. It's gonna be delicious. And this will feed me, and I'll probably share. So this will feed me, but definitely for the rest of the week. I'll have a hot turkey soup, which is what I look forward to every year. Okay, let's serve it up and I'll show you what we got. Okay, so I have my little ramekin. It's getting late and I'm just gonna have a little bit of this soup, no problem. So I'm dishing it up, get some broth in here, yum, and call it good. And look at how rich that broth comes out. With the mushrooms and the other veg, and yep. So this is how you can make a delicious Thanksgiving soup, leftover kind of thing. And we're just, oh gosh, I'm super excited. I love soup. So you got a cranberry, you got some celery, some turkey, some carrot and mushroom. Who doesn't want that? A little bit of parsley. And that bay flavoring. Yum. Okay, let's get it. Oh my gosh. So the first thing I hit was that fresh parsley, because I put it in at the end. You don't want to put it at the beginning or you're gonna lose all the flavor. It is so delicious. And I got one tart cranberry that's kind of sweet. You've got the background of the poultry seasoning. It is Thanksgiving in a soup bowl. Absolutely fantastic. Anyways, I didn't have a lot of Thanksgiving leftovers. I sent them home with my daughter. But this was worth stashing the turkey for. All right, guys, if you like this kind of video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification, and I'll bring you back for some more delicious recipes. This is fantastic. You will not regret making turkey soup after Thanksgiving or any other turkey day to, you know, just change it up a bit. It's delicious. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.